Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This video is the second part of Flying to Sweden series, and if you haven't checked out the first part, go down to the description and you will find the link in the description below. And yep, enjoy the video. Well, after a 6-hour road journey from Haridwar to Delhi, I finally arrived at the IGI New Delhi airport where I met some friends which were also flying to Sweden to study at Uppsala University. After the check-in and the security check, we went towards the shop section at this terminal, which is pretty big at this airport, to kill some time since we had like 3 hours to the boarding. Unfortunately, more than 50% of the shops were closed due to significant drop in the number of international travelers because of the COVID-19 travel restrictions. Starbucks and Cafe Coffee Day were some of the few shops which were open here at the airport. So me and my friend had a sandwich and a coffee here at Starbucks. So me and Teja were flying by Air France Airlines, while Guru was flying through the KLM Dutch Airlines. Guru arrived a bit later than me and Teja, and he also had a burger from one of the open shops.
It's not good. Are you excited?
No, yeah, sort of.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Sort of.
I don't know what type of excitement I have until I get onto the KLM Airlines.
KLM Airlines. Okay.
Are you recording now?
Yeah.
Then don't record it now.
It's okay, man. See, I've also come. So
Give it
Guru
to-
is here. Teja is here.
Turn it around.
Teja doesn't want to
Turn
come
it
in
around, man.
this video because he's afraid of cameras. But
After hanging out for a while, it was time for our flight and we proceeded to the gate with our face shields on. Guru's flight was 2 hours later, but it would reach Stockholm at the same time as ours. I was really excited because this was the second time that I was going abroad, but I was really fed up with the face mask as it kept on fogging up my glasses. I did web check-in a day before and blocked the window seat to the back of the plane, as not much people prefer to sit towards the back. And it worked. The seats next to me were empty. Not only I was distanced from the other people, but I could also stretch out and sleep on the 3 seats. So now we were all ready to take off for the first leg of our flight. This was a 9-hour flight. After having some flight food, I watched a short movie, listened to a podcast, and then I managed to get some sleep before reaching Charles de Gaulle Airport, Paris, where we had a 3-hour layover. We reached Charles de Gaulle Airport at 6 am, freshened up a bit, and then had some breakfast. It is one of the most beautiful airports, and I was transiting through it for the second time after 6 years.
so we are at Charles de Gaulle Airport at Paris, and it's awesome.
We made the most of this 3-hour layover. We took some videos, photographs, scrolled through our Instagram feeds, and updated the stories on Instagram and Facebook. The final leg of our journey was a flight to Arlanda Airport, Stockholm. It was only a 2-hour flight. The takeoff from Paris was absolutely mesmerizing, but little did I know that the landing in Sweden would be even more magical. The views from the flight were absolutely amazing as the fluffy clouds were floating above the ocean. I could see a lot of small islands in the sea below. And when we were finally about to land in Sweden, all I could see was greenery. No buildings, no concrete jungles, just pure raw nature. It was one of the most beautiful landings ever. So me and Teja met Guru at the Arlanda airport as his flight also arrived at the same time as ours. We picked up our bags and started moving towards the arrival gate. Here we met the Uppsala University welcome team at Terminal 5 who were here to pick us up. After a warm welcome, they also gave us our housing keys. Here, we also met some other international students who had also just arrived. So after interacting for a while, we were split into small groups. We loaded our luggages into the cars and we started for Uppsala, which was just 30 minutes drive from the airport. It was Uppsala University students who volunteered to be a part of the welcome committee and drove here to pick us up from the airport. It was really nice of them and a really thoughtful initiative by the Uppsala University. On the way to Uppsala, I was mostly looking outside the window and enjoying the views. It was really a nice sunny day with clouds floating around. I was just too happy to be here. The guy who was driving us also told us about the history of Uppsala and showed us some other awesome places like IKEA, Uppsala Castle, Uppsala Cathedral, and other important Uppsala University buildings. And finally, after almost 27 hours of travel from Haridwar to Uppsala, we finally reached our housing area called Flugsta, which will be my home for the next 2 years. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. For more videos about life in Uppsala and Sweden, don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day. Hej då!